Hello YouTubers. In this video we're going to be replacing the Rev Limter on our 2001, I think, yes, 2001 Club Car DS with the FE290 engine. I've already replaced the magneto. That did not fix my problem, and so I'm on to the Rev Limter because I have replaced, like I said, the magneto, which attaches under here, which you've seen in the previous video. That did not fix my problem. And we're going to move on to the Rev Limter, as that also controls spark. So let's go over the condition. Let me get my spark tester and I'll show you what's going on. So if you can see, there's no spark coming from the magneto. So I'm just working my way back. I've done the spark plug, obviously. I had adjusted the head. You maybe saw that in another video. We did the magneto, and now we're just working our way now back to the Rev Limter. So the Rev Limter is down on the bottom. It is a black box. So there's our Rev Limter. The two bolts on either side are 10 millimeters. So let's undo that. Just want to take a moment and show you how the thing is. I've unbolted it from the chassis. Just trying to find a place to hold the light. Here we go. This here was on that right there. The wiring was bound inside of this here. This just folds over the wiring, holding it in place. So we have this connection here that we're going to undo. Piece of the Rev Limter comes through here, right here. And we're just going to undo these two halves. This is where it is. So I'm essentially undoing the half connected to the motor that goes up the motor to the generator. We're going to undo that here. Break the red away from the white or yellow. Anyway, let's separate the two. So it just falls apart from the Rev Limter. So next we have the one other wire. So it was this we unscrewed. This we just undid on the other side. And then this one. And that should be it. So let's get this apart. Okay, so we got the wire out. Here is the new Rev Limter. And the way this works was the last one we took out was the furthest one down the chain. The second one we unplugged was closer to the Rev Limter. And then finally this bolts to the chassis, which we'll cover. So let's connect this one up first. This one. It goes with this last one we disconnected here. The next wire we need to connect is this one and that one. So one thing to note about the bracket that came off, it fits over the old one perfectly. So as you can see, it doesn't really want to go. So it's going to take some finagling to get the bracket back in there mounted just right. So I'm gonna do my best to put it back how it came. Okay, the connections are made. Our red wire is strapped to the bracket. I wasn't able to get the rubber grommet back on that covers the thing, but it's on. It ain't going nowhere. So I'm just gonna snug it up just a little bit. Everything else is good to go. All right, everything's back in, snugged up. Cross your fingers. That's